All right, tonight's Ginger Snap Customs is me bringing home the latest diesel project. It was a 59 Farmall 460, and it was only about a mile and a half from the farm, so Dad's got the old big block, and we're toting her home. That way I can get it going. So far it will run it idle, but it won't really go much further than that. So I'll have my work cut out for me this weekend to get her fired up so we can make hay. But this is the newest part of GSC. Well, the 8-1's there. And there's Dad. 460 made it. I will hopefully have it running tomorrow. Welcome back to another episode of GSC. Behind me I have a Farmall 460. It's my latest project that I purchased to help make hay. So I'm going to flip this around and explain that it doesn't run yet. This is a 1959 Farmall 460 diesel. Torque amplification, package tractor, no fast hitch, standard drawbar. It will crank, pop off, and die. It'll idle for about a minute, minute and a half, and then it croaks. So I'm gonna start by draining the fuel because what's in it kind of has a funk to it. It actually smells like gasoline, lacquer, and kerosene. So I'm gonna clean that out. I've already pulled the filters out. Filters look pretty good, and they were actually recently changed. They look like they've got 0 hours on them. I've already pulled the little cover here on the side of the injection pump off and verified that the head and rotor is turning and everything's working, so that was a good sign. My next journey is to take this top cover off here and see if I can't just peer down inside and make sure that all my shafts are moving, meter and rod, everything. So I'm going to pop that off, check out the injection pump. I'm going to let this thing drain, go get me 5 gallons of fresh diesel fuel, and see where we get with this. So she's all drained out. I pulled the top cover off, plunger's working, everything's moving inside the pump, head and rotor spinning from down here. Both filters, like I said, they look pretty decent, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't get some new ones in town. Go grab me some fresh diesel fuel, and then I'll fill this baby up and start working on the priming process, which I'll knock all 6 injectors loose at the injection lines there. Get fuel to it, pop these bleeders loose, and get fresh fuel to the canisters, and we'll just see what happens. Because realistically, this may or may not just be a bad fuel issue. And if it's more than that, well, then I'll be learning how to do an injection pump on a Farmall 460. Well, is it gonna do anything? Probably not. See a battery in its future. After a few hours of work, fresh fuel, the starter burning up, we pull started it with Casper, and the 460 is a runner. After a couple laps around the field and some diesel fuel additive, she's not smoking, hazing. It's a real comfortable drive. She's got a little blow by at 7,800 hours, but overall it's running pretty good. Clutch feels great, brakes feel good. So I'd say that once I get a new starter for it, I'll be pretty much off to the races, and I'll be able to cut hay with it and make our second cutting while we take our Massey Ferguson down. So there we have it, the latest GSC revival project, the 59 Farmall 460.